have the rack out, and what I've done so far is these bushings that are here, this is facing up in the car, and this is connecting to the U-joint that connects to the steering wheel. And these right here have these bushings, and it's a metal bushing on one side and a rubber on the other. The metal is in the top, which then touches the, I don't know, the bottom of the car, the frame or the body, and the rubber bushing goes inside here and takes up the space in between the housing and the sleeve, and then the bolt goes on top of that. So you need to press these out from the bottom up. It's the only way you're going to get these out. The next thing I did was I removed this piece here, and all that is a cap, a spring, and a washer. And I forget, the washer is actually beveled, and I forget which way it's beveled. I'll have to show that again later. I have it in one of the manuals. The next thing was the dust seal, and was that a pain in the ass? Couldn't figure exactly what it's made of, even though I had replacements. Also couldn't figure out how to remove it, and I stabbed myself in the finger using all the picks, scratched it out, and so what I realized was the best way to get this thing off was just take a screwdriver and get it underneath it, and then just wrench it down like that, and that'll pry it up and out. So you got to get it down and underneath, and that was the best thing. And I bought a pilot bearing, but I suspected I might not end up using it. That bearing looks great, and other than the crap I just dropped in it, so I'll have to get a Q-tip and get that stuff out of there. That's the only stuff that's in there. It looks really good other than that. Grease looks really good, not dirty at all, again, except for the stuff. So getting ready to remove this snap ring. I believe it's a 35mm, must be the diameter. And then I'm going to pull this pinion out, and then the rack shaft should be able to come out without any issues, and then the end rack bushing at the end I'll be able to take out, and should be able to put this thing back together in no time flat. So I'd like to install a Quaife 2.3, 2.2. I'd like the shortest ratio they have. That would be the one I'd be interested in, but I'm not going to do it. I don't need it. This is good enough. So one day in the future I'll take this thing apart yet again, now that I know how to do it, sandblast it, powder coat it, put a Quaife in, and all new tie rods and everything. But that'll be at a later date. We're just going for function right now.